We need the natural world in some sort of functioning way to survive and to live our lives in a healthy way. That's the sort of thing we're talking about. So for forests in Hawaii, water enters aquifers more easily when there's more forest, when there's a more heterogeneous, a more diverse forest there. There's more surface area, it collects more water, gets to the water stores more easily. Things such as erosion. Carbon sequestration is a huge ecosystem service on a global scale. We just started our planting, so that is certainly incredibly rewarding, especially these are really healthy seedlings. The seeds were collected from here on the preserve and they were raised very carefully, and now they're just begging to be put into the soil. Sort of when you put them in the ground, I sort of think, go for it. One of the goals of this restoration project is to recreate habitat for the endangered alala. It's the Hawaiian crow, which is only alive in captivity. There's no habitat right now. It can't be re-released to the wild because the species that it needs to live and the kind of forest with diverse layers that it needs to live don't exist.
I was lucky enough to see the alala in the wild in the north part of this island several times in the early 70s.
That's 100 mamaki.
The mamaki bush has a little fleshy fruit, and the Hawaiian crow, or alala, eats a lot of fruits like that. It's really encouraging to see the restoration of this forest because we have stock in captivity that are being propagated, and this is a place they could be thriving in the coming decades.
And there are other birds, other species, insects like that. And so there's the part for us, and then there's the part for the rest of the world. It's sort of our moral obligation to try to recreate a place for a lot of other species to live.
I'm pretty encouraged by how many young scholars are beginning to come out and do field projects in the islands and come back and help solve some of our problems of controlling the continental invasive species.
It's incredible to see how much can happen in just 2 years, which on the scale of a forest is practically nothing. And it's pretty impressive what a little manual labor can do. The most rewarding thing will be to come back in 5 or 10 years and see what's happened.